Hi there, my brothers and sisters in Christ. I wanted to go over this dream that I had a while back while I was studying scriptures. Hoping it's quick. I had this dream after I was studying scriptures and after praying, after studying these scriptures and asking the Lord, what is the meaning? I don't get it. What is this? And I mean, this dream, if anybody has interpretations, I kind of get it after the dream, alright? I was reading Daniel chapter 2, verse 43, where it speaks about iron mixing with clay. And it says, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. Okay, as I was studying that portion of scriptures in different verses throughout the chapters and throughout this Bible itself, trying to get more understanding in what this meant. Before going to bed, I started conversating with the Lord and I asked, what does that mean? They, who's they, shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, okay? Then I went to bed. And when I went to bed, I had this dream. In this dream, it seemed like I was at an airport, okay? And it was as if I was in line, about to get on a flight. There was 2 or 3 people in front of me, standing, waiting in line to get on the flight. But I myself wasn't getting on this flight, and I knew that, but I still was in line. I knew I wasn't getting on that flight. I was still in line, so I decided to sit down. I didn't walk away to go sit down. I sat down in line. I don't know why. Okay, there's another guy that came. He was getting on the same flight. He seen me sit down, so he sat down. But he was actually leaving to go on that flight. I wasn't. Okay, so I sat down, started going in my backpack. I don't know, started just sorting things in my backpack. So the guy did the same thing, who was sitting right next to me. After that, I seen one of my friends in my dream. He came from one end of the airport, and he was going through double doors to another end of the airport, and we just said, hey, each other. I don't know what's the significance of that. I'm just telling you exactly what was happening in my dream, alright? After that, there was a guy that came through the double doors. We didn't know him. But when he came through the double doors, what we noticed was he came through the double doors and he stood where we was at. He was trying to get on the flight, a flight. I don't think he was trying to get on our flight, but he was trying to get on a flight. What we noticed when he came through the double doors, and he also pointed it out as well, there was a vein, like about a 4-inch vein, like, I don't know what it was, coming out of his left eye, hanging. Okay, I drew a picture so you would know. Here you go. Probably upside down. Okay, that's how his eye was, and it was a vein just hanging there. And then he was trying to explain what happened. We were asking, wow, what happened? And he wasn't sure. He was saying to us that he needed to get it checked out before they was going to allow him to get on the plane to go wherever he needed to go. And one thing he did was he came close to each and every one of us, wanting us to get a closer look at this vein. And I remember him doing that, okay? And while after he had shown every single one of us, he was walking back to his position where he was before, when he walked through those double doors, okay, which was kind of afar from us. But while he was walking by, that vein came alive to where it elongated, which was weird. Let me draw another picture real quick so you can see. It elongated, and when he turned back, it came alive. It elongated, and the head began to turn into a serpent's head. And then as it was turning it was like morphing into a serpent's head. There were two necks of the vein, or the serpent was coming out of it. And you know how, like, it reminded me of a snail. When you pick up a snail, it tucks into its shell, but when you set it down on the surface, the snail begins to come out, and then its eyes come out and form. You know what I mean? Just like that. It formed just like that into a serpent. And you can see everything. Let me draw it real quick for you so you can see what I'm talking about. Alright. So this thing stretched. And then there was two that came from its side. And this one, it turned into a serpent. I don't even know how to draw a serpent's head. Okay. This is what happened when he was walking away from us. And let me tell you before I show you let me show you a picture and I'm going to tell you what happened. Okay. Alright. So the two that's coming out of the side, it looked like it was attempting to form two serpents too. But in my dream, it had fully. It was that main one in the middle that turned into a serpent's head coming out of the left, coming out of his eye, which came alive. And in this dream, I seen it in my peripheral while he was walking back to the position that he was at. This serpent elongated itself, and it was stretching towards me. And I had a hoodie on in this dream. My hood was down. The serpent came towards me, and it stretched and it bit the back of my hoodie, like snapped it. I felt it, but it didn't bite me. It bit my hoodie, attempting to bite me. And right when I felt it, I grabbed it, not the physical serpent. I grabbed it, smuggling in my hoodie. I grabbed it, and I was saying to myself, what should I do? Should I just snap it out of the guy's eye to kill it? Or should I squish it or smash it with my hand? But then I said, okay, if I smash it with my hand, then the serpent's fangs and the venom is going to pierce through me and kill me. So as I was holding on to that, I started praying to the Lord. I said, Lord, I don't know what to do. Can you help me, please? I really don't know what to do. And when I started praying, my dream ended. Okay, so for those who know what this dream meant, I kind of do know what this dream meant. But then, for those who have understanding, you know what it means. Y'all take care.